generic source. Well, we want to do the third option, which is we want to import a shapefile from a generic source. So you make sure that one is checked, then you start importing generic files. We want to look at shapefiles. So we'll look for all these shapefiles here. Then we want to select files to import. Make sure that it runs a little bit. Okay. Our screens aren't keeping with you, okay? Yeah, I start talking fast too sometimes. That's the reason next week we're all going to be in St. Louis, okay? And it should work good. Yeah. Keep going now. I'm sorry. Okay, so then we want to go find the files that we just created in SPM. So we go to 2014. 2000, so we got SPM SMS training 2. We want to go into that folder. So in that folder, there's the Monmouth test. So that's the block we just made a little bit ago, and it shows that there's Monmouth test.shape, or .shp, that's our shape file. So we select that file, and then hit open. Okay, so it's going to look at that file, it'll open it. It gives us kind of a preview of what it looks like. I'll wait and let it catch up. And this is just kind of this screen here is just a confirmation that this is what it's going to look like. All you see is a big green rectangle. You know, because we're looking at it from so far away that you can't see everything inside. And that will be the case a lot of times too. So, yep, that looks correct. So we hit next. So the next screen, it says select import type. Hold on. Okay, let me know when it catches up. Okay, I'll be the watcher. Is anybody else being delayed?
No, mine's pretty well on time.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just me then. Okay, go Chris. So it says select the import type. So what we want to do is add to management hierarchy. So then underneath this is management information. So we want to import the data type. It says generic right now. So what we want to do with this is click the drop down arrow, and we want to import it as a boundary. So if we go click the drop down arrow, we have to scroll up just a little bit, and there's boundary. So you select boundary. This is boundary now. Once we get that done, you just hit the next button. And then it says assign columns to import. As of right now, we may change this in the future once we learn some more of the capabilities of this. But right now, the assign columns to import screen, you can just bypass that and hit next. Is that caught up yet?
Yeah, I'm saying import clipping options.
Okay. So there, you want to select no clipping, import the entire file. Hit here. And let me know when this screen comes up. This one, so you don't do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So here is where you can set it up. So you know you have your grower, your farm, your field, then there's a year. So just like in the Trimble, there's a client, farm, field, and then event. So this is where you can decide all that. All that will be pre-populated when you export this. So you don't have to create any more names. You can do that all ahead of time in SMS here. So the grower, we're going to select Monsanto. I messed around with this already, so there's Monsanto was already in here. But if there's nothing there, all you do is hit add new and type in your grower name and then okay. Let me do that just to demonstrate that. type in Monsanto 2. I'm going to put. Okay. And then you have the farm level. So I'm going to add new there. We're going to put on this. Okay. And then we need to select the field. So the field, and you want to think about how you want to organize this stuff. Typically what I've done in the past is, you have many different trials in, like one, it goes from you have one trial at one location to 10 trials at one location or more sometimes. So what I've done, so for the grower level, I put Monsanto. For the farm level, I put like our Benson Research Farm. And then the field level, what I've typically done is call that like 2014 trials or something like that. Because the field level stores all the AV lines. So if you put another field, you'll only have the same AV lines. There's a lot of different possibilities on how to get this organized. And I'm not saying I have the best way, but, we may want to think about this and think about how to organize them and as well. So let's put, right now, the field name, let's put 2014 soybean field. Okay? So we're going to hit OK. So the year is 2014, and we're going to import a boundary, and the instance 1 and no product, you don't have to change those at all. Once you get everything filled in there, just hit next. And then there's 986 records that it's going to import. There must be 986